For the Development and Planning Services Committee for Tuesday, May 13th. Having already dispensed with the invocation and pledge, let the record show we have a full committee quorum. May I have approval of the minutes of the March 11th previous meeting?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Moved. Is there any adjustment to this agenda whatsoever?
Ready for your approval, Mr. Chairman.
Approved. There's no presentation. We have nothing on the consent agenda. We will move straight into the debate agenda and new business. Mr. Schlachter.
Thank you, sir. Our first one is our application for our LRA, our Local Road Assistance Grant. This year, legislation and the governor have included money for this program again. $2.3 million, just over that will be our amount allocated. We do have to send in the application prior to June 15. You have a list of the roads and the estimated cost that we are looking to submit. Staff to recommend approval of the application.
Move to consent.
Second.
So moved. Next, sir. Development Services.
All right, the first item I have for your consideration is Building Safety Month proclamation. The International Code Council recognizes May as Building Safety Month to highlight the importance of modern building codes and the essential role of the code professionals in safeguarding our community. And the 2025 theme, Mission Possible Building Safety, starts with you, underscores the shared responsibility in ensuring safe, resilient, and sustained buildings. By presenting the proclamation approval, the Columbia County Building Standards Department seeks to formally acknowledge the importance of building safety and affirm the Columbia County Board of Commissioners' commitment and support to protecting lives and property through effective code enforcement and public awareness. Staff recommends approval of the attached proclamation for the presentation of the Board of Commissioners May 20th, 2025 mission meeting.
Like to read on me.
Apparently. Do we have, will we have parades and fire trucks and Building Safety Month? Maybe not.
Absolutely, we'll line up all the inspectors out there and give you a parade.
What is your pleasure?
Move to consent.
Second.
So moved, and we now go straight from Building Safety Month to an alcoholic beverage license.
That's right, back to my norm here. Alcohol beverage license for Gregory M. Parker, Inc., doing business as Parker's number 132. Greg Parker applied for an alcohol beverage license to sell beer and wine for off-premise consumption from 4099 Jimmy Dias Parkway. They have applied and provided all the appropriate information. There's no opposed license, no opposition to the license, and staff recommends approval at the June 3rd Board of Commission meeting.
I am honestly having a hard time keeping up. So this one is scheduled to open when?
Well, I'm not sure the actual opening date of that.
All right. Pleasure.
Move to consent.
Second.
Planning Services.
All right, good morning. Got a couple of easement encroachment agreements for your consideration. The first one is tax parcel, tax map 071G, parcel 416. Allow an easement encroachment of a 12-foot by 14-foot concrete slab along the rear property line. That would be located within the rear 10-foot drainage and utility. Staff has reviewed it, believes it be acceptable, so staff is recommending approval of the attached easement encroachment agreement parcel.
Second.
Moved. Next item.
Easement encroachment is for tax map 076, parcel 129. It is for an easement encroachment to allow a retaining wall along the east property line located at 4413 Ferry Landing within an existing drainage and utility easement. The proposed retaining wall would not exceed 6 feet in height and would still be within that easement and the setback. So staff is recommending approval of the easement encroachment agreement for 4413 Ferry's Landing.
Move to consent.
In front of us?
What?
Has this parcel been in front of us before?
Been down in that area, but I don't know if it's this parcel.
Did one very similar a month
Yeah.
ago, but not this one.
Not this one.
Second.
So moved. Completes new business? No. Yeah, that completes new business. Any other business before this body? No legal matters? Staff reports then. Planning services.
All right, for your information only, I have attached the April 2025 Planning Department Workload Measurement Monthly Report. Answer any questions you might have.
No questions.
John, then. Next report.
All right, also for your information is the March 2025 Plan Review Workload Measurement Monthly Report. And answer any questions you might have about that.
Questions? Thank you very much, sir. Development services.
All right,
monthly
the first report we have is the monthly services monthly report, and attached is a copy of that for your information. No further action is required. Answer any questions you may have. All right, the next one we have is Development Services Financial Report, and a copy of that one is attached for your information. No further actions required.
That satisfactory to everyone?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, let's go back to the alcohol permit.
The last one we have is the temporary event alcohol permits, and a copy of that report is attached for your information. And you can see there are quite a number that was approved this past month. No further action is needed.
Are we, quite a list. Are we seeing an increase in applications?
Each year, we are seeing about an increase of about 10% for the overall, so it grows each year.
Usually around Masters, we see a lot as well.
That would explain it. Thank you. Anything from the committee? Thank you, sir. We'll take all that for information. Any commissioner public comments? None. There is no executive session, I do not believe, and that leads us to